What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Cool Colas here. So today you're obviously just seeing me. Mrs. TJ, the reviewer, is actually just filming me right now, if you wanted to know where she was at, of course. But reason why I'm just doing this video today is because today what I want to show you all is a recipe that I do on my vegan days. So let me explain to you what I mean by that. So for me, health has become a much bigger thing in my life. It's always been a thing, but it's definitely a bigger thing just because of kind of like what the stakes are. For me personally, I've always kind of pretty much my entire life struggled with like weight. My weight's been up and down a lot. The big thing for me is I think having like a good balance. A lot of the times the reason why my weight is up and down is because I have this phase where I work out really intensely, and I'll lose the weight that I need to or whatever it is after I've gained weight from eating the things that I like eating, of course, or for whatever reason that may be. And then I end up stopping once I get to my goal, and then that weight comes back up again. So it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. What I got to, or actually a couple months ago, I got to a point where, and this is a little bit on a more serious note than our funny videos, I got to a point where I had a health scare earlier this year, back in like January, February. So I gained a lot of weight over time, and I think my weight was like almost like 200 pounds. Since then, I've lost like 30-ish pounds, so I'm like in the 160s now. But I lost a lot of that weight from one, changing my diet, and two, from like exercising, and then just really getting a good routine. So here's the thing. Although I just said diet, I'm not like on a diet, and I want to make that clear. I'm doing a lifestyle change. And the reason why I'm doing a lifestyle change is because my weight was up and down because I was working out very intensely and changing my diet and eating differently and stuff like that temporarily. But I actually wanted to make this health journey an actual lifestyle. So for me, I had to actually create a routine for myself. So when I say vegan days, what I'm basically referring to is I basically am vegan 5 days a week. So I eat vegan meals between Monday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sundays, I eat basically whatever I want. And the reason why I do this is because I want to train my body to the point where at some point I'm not eating meat at all, but I want to be able to take the time to still enjoy my favorite foods, but at the same time, like, remember to be healthy. So again, Monday through Friday, with the exception of holidays, vacations, and like special events. Those are the only times where I might dip into some meat or dip into something that's not vegan. But generally on those like weekdays, I eat nothing but vegan foods. So I'm making this video, and I gave you this big explanation because one of the things that I had to do was I had to find a way to get a good breakfast in. And this is one thing y'all learn about me as y'all see a lot of my reviews. I hate breakfast. The reviewer knows I hate breakfast. She's sitting there smiling and stuff, but I hate breakfast notoriously. And the reason why I hate breakfast is because for me, I like savory foods, and a lot of the savory foods like in our culture are bad for you, right? Like a lot of them are. I mean, sausage, you got eggs. Eggs are not good for you. They have tons of cholesterol, cheese and stuff like that. I like a hefty breakfast that's like savory. I don't like sweet breakfast. So with this recipe, which is a alkaline hemp fruit smoothie, this actually was something that I implemented for myself to help me to learn to like sweet breakfast foods, have something on the go, and something that was healthy and gave me energy. And it could do the same for you. And it's actually done the same for my wife, the times that she's actually had it as well too. So I wanted to show you all this recipe today because I wanted to show you all something that personally in my life has helped me and actually gives me the energy to go throughout the day, so I don't have to drink coffee like a lot of y'all are to stay up at y'all jobs and do the things that I need to do to still feel healthy, like in my health journey. So today I want to show you all how I make the alkaline hemp smoothie, fruit hemp smoothie. So let's take a look right now. So these are my ingredients, y'all. So today with this fruit smoothie, I'm going to make a banana and cherry fruit hemp smoothie. Now, you see a couple things here too. You got your spring water. You need specifically spring water for this recipe. You got some sea salt that we're going to use for the recipe as well too. And that little container there, if you see it, is like a thing of hemp seeds. And then there's some hemp seeds right here if you want to see what the bag looks like, obviously, if you want to get it at your local, grocery store. I'm using date sugar, and I got if you look in the container here, I actually poured it into a container so you could, see what that looks like. And you can actually get that at the store as well too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's super expensive, so y'all gonna spend a pretty penny if you're trying to be healthy. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I think date sugar is I think the bottle of the syrup is $10, and then that stuff right there may have been like $7 or something, like $6 or $7. So it's expensive, versus your white sugar, which is obviously not good for you. And then again, you got bananas here, you got cherries, and you got everything else that you need for your smoothie. So let me instruct you on what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to be using my NutriBullet blender today, right here, as you can see. And I'm going to be putting the ingredients in here, so I'll show you all how much of it you're supposed to mix when you make it. So let's get started here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your hemp seeds. I'm going to grab them really quick here. And this right here, I kind of proportioned it out, is about 2 tablespoons. So you're going to take 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds and you're going to put it in the little thing, the little bullet thing. I don't know what the cost, I'm going to call it a bullet thing. The next thing that you want to do is you want to take your date sugar and you want to do 2 tablespoons. Now for mine, because I'm going to make one for myself and my wife, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. I'm going to give her 3 because I know she likes hers a little bit more sweet. So we're going to scoop that out real quick. So that's 2 tablespoons. Fizzle that out. Of your date sugar. We're going to put that in. So you're going to need about, and this is going to be a really strange mixture, but a fourth a teaspoon of sea salt. Now, so I'm going to get your sea salt here. I'm going to do it over the sink because I know it's going to be hard to kind of put that into the thing. Kind of shift that in there real quick. So that should be about enough. Put that in there. And then you're going to put your actual fruit in there when it mixes together. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of the bananas and most of the cherries. I'm going to give my wife most of the bananas because, again, she likes hers to be a little bit more sweet. By the way, y'all, I just need to say this to you. And I want everybody who's listening to this to hear this. Fruit sugar is never bad for you. A lot of y'all are like, oh, I can't have bananas because it's too much sugar. Stop that. Stop that. The bad sugar that's for you is that white sugar you buy in a bag. Even sugar in the raw is not great for you. The only sugars that you really should be consuming are coconut on occasion, date sugar, and blue agave. Anything else besides that, just leave it be. Just please leave it be. And sugar's in all those foods that a lot of y'all eat, like ketchup, it's in bread, it's in cheese, it's in things that you don't even realize it's in. So let's just make that clear. A lot of you all are saying I need to stay away from sugar because of my health. It's because of a lot of the stuff that you're eating, not because of the fruit. So don't ever let anybody ever tell you that it's because of fruit. Fruit is a great source of sugar and you need to keep eating it. So anyway, I'm gonna keep up with the recipe here. We're gonna take some of the cherries here and we're going to scoop them into the mixture here. So I'm gonna go grab a spoon real quick. Or most of the cherries, I said some, I'm sorry. And we're gonna spoon that into the mixture. I love cherries. I don't know about this. I don't know if you know this, y'all, but cherries is actually like my favorite fruit. So I could eat these all day. So it's a good thing I'm putting it in the smoothie and not just eating it while sitting on the couch, because I tear these up. I ate a whole bag of them in a day, y'all. I'm telling you, I love cherries. I absolutely love them. All right, y'all. So we're going to take some bananas and we're going to put some bananas in that as well, too. I'm going to rinse this off real quick. And then I'm going to spoon out some of these bananas here. Alrighty. And I'm going to keep the rest, get a couple more. Mm-hmm. A couple more. And then keep the rest of them for the reviewer. For her little dessert smoothie. So, next thing that I want to do is I want to get a 2 cups of spring water, and I want to put 2 cups of spring water into the mixture. So, hold on 1 second. This is a half cup measurement. So I'm going to put like, you know, obviously 4 in there if you do the math. Okay. 1. Oops. 2. And then 1 more. All right, y'all. So again, with the water, use specifically spring water for this mixture if you want it to be absolutely as alkaline as it possibly can be. A lot of people do this recipe, by the way, and they use like blue agave. I like blue agave too, but it's a little bit like thinner in my opinion. I do like it. So, but like for my recipe, I like using date sugar. So that's the difference between what a lot of people do and what I do. Either way, they both are alkaline. You're free to substitute and use blue agave instead of date sugar if that's what you prefer. And you're free to choose whatever fruits you like as well too. But remember, if you want it to be alkaline, don't choose cranberry. It's not alkaline. Just letting y'all know. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm doing today though. So now we're going to take this little spindle thing, whatever you call it, and I'm going to screw it on top of the bullet thingy that I talked about earlier. And we're going to put it on the NutriBullet. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to blend it for, I'm going to do a minute, then I'm going to pause to give the blender some time to recuperate. And then we're going to do another minute after that. So let me do that really quickly here. So we're going to put that on and plug that in. And we're going to have it go. It's very satisfying to watch. I just gotta tell y'all, it's so satisfying to watch. Like when you see like the smoothie just blend and everything like that. Now I want to say this, y'all, while we're waiting on doing the second blend for this smoothie. So what we with the smoothies that her and I have been trying, that I've been making for us here and there, we've done this. We've also done the walnut milk smoothies as well too. The reviewer here, my wife, she doesn't like the walnut milk too much. That's not really like her thing. I will show you all in a tutorial how to make that and why I'm making that at another time. But I wanted to at least like show you all this because with the hemp smoothie and then the walnut smoothie, there's like a different taste associated. Walnut milk has more of a, I think it blends more with the sweet taste a little bit, but it's to me it's a little bit gritty. I think some of that has to do with probably like the strainer I'm using. I probably need to use like a nut bag instead. With this right here, it's pretty smooth. Like with the hemp smoothie, it's pretty smooth. And it's, to me, it's slightly more it has like a starchier taste, although I know it's not like really a starch in there. But I still like it. I really think it's like a smooth, like kind of starchy taste, so it's cool. We're gonna turn it on one more time for a minute. Alright, y'all. By the way, I need to say this too. The reason why we do this for 2 minutes in total is because you want to make sure that all the fruit gets blended, and you want to make sure that all of the the 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds are getting blended in as well too. So just to show you all the first look, this is what your smoothie should look like. It has a semi-watery texture because, again, I didn't add a whole lot of fruit into it. But, again, it's still very satisfying, still very delicious, still very sweet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top off of this and I'm going to make the reviewers real quick. And then, you know, we'll both have our smoothie. So I'll show you how I make hers. Just so, like, if you want something a little bit sweeter, you want a little sweeter variation, you know, kind of like how she likes her stuff, then you can kind of do it like hers. So, we're going to take this right here. We're going to get some more hemp seeds, actually. I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of those, but I got to go into the bag now because I didn't want to kind of offset the measurements here. Give me one more second here. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with hers. Just need a quick minute to rinse that off, wipe that down, and then dig into the bag. So, okay, I'm going to rinse that out, and we are, so, 3 tablespoons of the date sugar, like I said. And I'll save the rest of that date sugar for something else that I need it for, like another smoothie or whatever recipe I'm doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give her the remaining fruit. So the remaining cherries, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to be greedy, y'all. I love cherries. I do. I know you don't mind, babe, but I love cherries, so I'm about to just snag a couple of these. Alright, so we're gonna put that all up in there. So we got your cherries. You know what? I'm about to use this spoon because I think it'll be a little bit easier. I know I should have added the salt before the fruit, but again, it really don't matter. It's all kind of going in the same place. I'll just add the salt in a minute. Okay.
Dang.
You saw all that salt? It's cool because I got a big thing of salt, so it's not really a big deal.
But dang. It's dumb.
I was like, dang. See, that measurement is just so weird to me. Like, that amount.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, so tiny. Like, it's just such a, like, tiny bit of sea salt that you're using. Okay, now we're going to add our water. Or spring water. And again, you can add as much like sweetness as you like to your mixture. Again, like the reviewer, she likes sweet stuff. She's told you millions and billions of times, and I probably did in this video. But like, you know, with me, I can do it a little less sweetness. I have to have like a craving for sweetness. It's not like really a really big deal to me personally. So, again, you can add as much sweetness as you like, babe. Is this cool with you? Do you want any more date sugar or anything like that?
I think that's good.
That's good with you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take this. This one now.
Okay.
We're gonna blend this one now.
And then you shake it up first too, or do you?
You can, but it don't really matter.
Oh, okay.
You can, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? Stop it for a minute and you know, just chill out for a second, but before we start it up again. But yeah, so I do a lot of different variations with this. Sometimes I'll put in mangoes, sometimes I'll put in blueberries, sometimes I'll put in blackberries. You know, again, it's like whatever fruit you really like. I've done kiwis too. Stuff like that. Like strawberries. Again, it really just depends on what your flavor is and what you really like. And then if you don't have fresh fruit, you can use frozen fruit. That's cool. I generally just do fresh because I want to make it as alkaline as it possibly can be. So that's kind of just my reasoning behind it. We're going to turn this on real quick though. Alrighty, so hers should be done as well. We're gonna go ahead and take that little spindle thing off. We're gonna put all this stuff in the sink and rinse it off so that it can be washed soon here. Not obviously gonna do that in the video and take up y'all's time because y'all came to see a recipe. Y'all ain't come to see me wash dishes. Alright, so these are your hemp smoothies. Your hemp fruit smoothies. Alkaline, electric hemp fruit smoothies at that. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope this helps y'all out. If you want to see more of us outside of just our reviews and see me or the reviewer or us together do recipes outside of this, then hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button because there's a lot more that we're going to introduce to y'all and there's a lot more to come. Well, until then, I hope y'all have a good day and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.